Hey everyone, MarsJ8 here bringing you a brand new episode of Monday Music Recap, where we recap the events from last week. Let's jump right into it because we had a ton of news to get through today, and we have to start things off with YouTube again. And again, it's not good news. They introduced YouTube Heroes last week with this video that claims it's a global community of volunteer contributors who help to create the best possible YouTube experience for everyone. It's basically a gamified version of moderating that is open to everyone in the community. It has tiers that you can progress to after earning enough points, and points are gained from various actions such as adding subtitles to a video, removing negative comments, stuff like that. With each new tier, you unlock new abilities, and that's when things start getting frustrating and even scary. One of the levels actually allows you a direct contact with YouTube. That sure would be nice to give that contact to the content creators who are actually bringing in the revenue. It's very questioning why you would rather give it to some random volunteer moderator and not the people who have built and support your site on a daily basis. But that's not even the worst thing about YouTube Heroes. No, the worst thing, and the one that has quite a number of content creators worried, is the ability to mass flag videos. YouTube, I think it goes without saying that you cannot give the internet that power and expect it not to abuse it, especially with how diverse the community is. There's always going to be some determined trolls out there that gets laughs at screwing over other people. There's always going to be that element of bias, whether it's political, social, religion, entertainment, or any form of opinion in general. And there is always going to be those people who have no problem stomping on other people's rights and creativities by flagging videos in an attempt to silence them because they don't agree with their morals, their views, or their criticisms. Yes, there is a large spread of negativity on the site lately, and a lot of the stuff does straight up violate the guidelines. Some people call it a tumor. But here's the thing. When you're having a tumor removed, you don't give the scalpel to some random person. You give it to trained professionals who know what they're doing to make sure that you have the greatest chance of the best outcome. Plus, why does YouTube Heroes have to seem so focused on punishing the creators rather than helping them? What perks does this actually provide a creator other than having negative and spammy comments removed or subtitles being added to a video? Which are both nice things, don't get me wrong. How are you going to handle users who actively abuse the system and attack channels? Is there going to be a way to protect our videos from malicious and false flaggings from trigger tantrums and trolls? Because from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like it. In fact, it takes a problem of people and companies false flagging content that creators have been fighting for a while now and makes it that much more complicated. Now, I do have to give YouTube props though, because they were at least upfront about this time, and they didn't try to slide it in without any warning like they've done in the past. But that doesn't change the fact that it seems like they're making it a lot easier for people to flag videos as a form of censorship or harassment. I really hope that either YouTube sits down and revises this plan, or gives us more details on how it's actually going to work, and what to do if the system is abused and our content is falsely flagged. I'd love to hear what your guys' opinion on this are, and if you want to check out the whole video and see that dislike bar for yourself, I will leave the link down below for you. Now let's transition into the rest of the news, as Bungie has released the official soundtrack for the new Destiny Rise of Iron expansion, which I am currently playing right now, as you can clearly see on the screen. Anyways, they released the entire thing on YouTube, so you can check it all out there. And let me tell you, if there's one thing Bungie got perfect with this game, it's the soundtrack. I absolutely love it. Link will be below if you're interested. Vans Warped Tour has launched a survey for fans to fill out on what bands they want to see on next year's lineup. If you're interested in checking it out, the link will be below for you. Mayday Parade has announced that they will be releasing a 10th anniversary edition of their first EP, Tales Told by Dead Friends, on November 11th. The EP has been completely remixed and remastered and will also include a new song, titled The Problem with the Big Picture is That It's Hard to See. As It Is has announced they will be releasing their new album, OK, on January 20th, 2017, through Fearless Records. You can check out the artwork and the track list down below if you are interested. Weezer's Pinkerton has been certified platinum by the RIAA last week. Those of you who are unaware of what this achievement means, it just means that an artist has sold 1 million copies of an album. Manchester Orchestra's keyboardist Chris Freeman has parted ways with the band after 10 years. He released a statement basically saying that he wants to pursue new projects. Well, to him, I say I wish you the best of luck, and if you guys want to check out the statement, I'll leave a link for you down below. Dark Tranquility has announced details on their upcoming album, Atoma, which is set to be released on November 4th through Century Media Records. If you're interested in checking it out and all the details for it, including the album formats, the track list, and the artwork. A link will be below for you. Animals as Leaders has announced their new album, The Madness of Many, which is set to be released on November 11th through Sumerian Records. They have also announced they're heading on a new tour with support from Intervals and Palani. Check out the artwork and the dates below. Panic at the Disco has announced that they will be heading on a new North American tour with support from Mr. Wives and Saint Motel. Dates released. Red Hot Chili Peppers has also announced a new North American tour with support from Baby Metal. Dates released. Giraffe Tongue Orchestra has announced a short US tour in late November. Dates released. And Hell Yeah and In Flames have announced a new North American co-headliner tour with support from Ashes to New and Source. Dates released. And the dates mentioned above, you can find those all below in the description. You guys know what time it is? It's some new music time, as we got Green Day, Still Breathing, Every Time I Die, Fear and Trembling, Attila, Ignite, Set It Off Upside Down, As It Is, Okay, Opeth, The Wildflowers, and Trash Boat, Cemetery. That's an acoustic title fight cover. And for new music videos, we have Memphis May Fire featuring Jacoby Shaddix, The Light I Hold, Parkway Drive, Bottom Feeder, Every Time I Die featuring Brendan Urie, It Remembers, Panic at the Disco, L.A. Devotee, Fit for a King featuring Jake Lors, Dead Memories, Too Close to Touch, Sympathy, In Flames, The End, In Flames, The Truth, Gojira, The Shooting Star, Vamps featuring Chris Motionless, Motionless in White, Inside of Me, Amon Amarth, Rise Your Horns, and My Enemies and I, Reborn. Be sure to check out all of those down below in the description. They're all there for you. And thank you all for joining me for another episode. Be sure to check out any of the bands you're interested in or you just want to discover some new music. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Mars out.